Round 1. Our opponent is Priest of Norm, and we get a pretty bad hand here. We can't really do with mostly land and one non-land, so we're gonna have to mulligan this. And he chose to play last, so he's put us on the play, which means we can't play this either. So we're going down to 5. This is probably the best of the hands we've had so far. He kept his 6. He has a turn 1 Argent Spellbomb, which is a decent card. Land is pretty good. Obviously Swamp would be better, but can't complain. Now we get to play Digester. A Wall of Tanglehood. Bladed Pinions will get our Digester in the air. And then we got a win condition right there. So it's a good thing we mulliganed our first hand. What if we had a draw like this? Land, land, land. Now we get to next turn go Bladed Pinions equip attack. He's gonna crack it now. So we can draw main phase, and then he thinks he's got a blocker. Not sure what's taking him so long to draw the card. He got there. And he's got a mirror token. We're about to have a 2-power flying infect guy. Well, the swamp, if we had to draw land, was definitely the land we wanted to draw. I'm going to play the forest anyway, just so we don't give away more about our colors. And if we play it later, he might think we're splashing for black, and we can't draw a double black card and a swamp in the same turn. And now he can't block with the mirror. He obviously can still block with the wall, but it won't be there forever. We'll be chipping away at it, and it will eventually go. He doesn't block with the wall though, because he has other plans for it. I'm not sure what other plans he could want. Blocking 3 times seems like a pretty good deal in an infect deck. Now we could do with not drawing any more lands, unless we draw a double black card. Then we could draw some more. Bladed Sentinel. He doesn't attack with mirror. We would let him in if he did. Okay, that's pretty good backup to have. We're going to be attacking and not moving the Bladed Pinions over, just because we don't want to have to move it back later. We're going to play our swamp and pass. You know, those one card discard spells actually do have some merit, just because everyone plays around the fact that there's no discard in this format. So if you could get them down to their 1 card that they're just holding on to, and then make them discard 1 card, that's a pretty big game. Like, you got Corpse Curs and those Griffins that return stuff, and any number of tricks. We're gonna take 2 here. 3 if he wants to get in with the mirror. Yeah, we're gonna take 3. Just because Perilous Mirror can block 3 toughness guys, so we don't just want to trade with the mirror. And 1 is fine when we've got this clock on him. He can obviously slow us down, but we're still beating him. And another swamp seems fine. Yep. So maybe he just forgot the first time. Let's see. Next turn, moving the Blade of Pinions back will take 2, and we'll still have 4 mana, which is a decent amount of mana. So I'm going to move it here just so we take 1 less damage. What's he got now? 6 mana is never good. But Alpha Tyrannax is not the worst for the 6 mana cards. Now he gets to get in with Sentinel. I'm not sure what he's thinking about. Okay. I guess he didn't want to. And we draw a Copper Carapace, allowing us to get in for 4 this turn. I like that, for sure. Put him to 8 infect. And we'll block Alpha Tyrannax next turn with Perilous Mirror, shooting down his Mirror token. Depending on what he plays, obviously. Well, shooting down his Sunspur Shikari, unless he's got an equipment. That seems like a pretty bad pre-combat play. Or unless he doesn't... No, he's definitely attacking. And he definitely just made a misplay there. What I'm assuming is a misplay, unless he's next leveling me. I don't see why he should have attacked with his Sunspear. Gonna be blocking and killing it off. Oh, he hasn't... Yeah, he's giving it back to me. Alright, so he doesn't have anything so far. Alright, seems like he should have just not played that. Yeah. Seems like it. We're obviously just playing Corpse Cur next turn, unless we draw another guy, which we did. Because we're winning in the air next turn, so... Well, by the first time I said next turn, I meant this turn. And then I meant the turn after this turn. Because now he has 1 blocks, and he's got to play something after that, or he loses. So we're just going to play Blight Widow, because we don't have to play Corpse Cur anymore, and Blight Widow can block. In fact, it can block first strikingly. I don't think there's any problem moving Blade of Pinions over. We got plenty of mana to do that next turn, move it back, and we only actually need 2 power to win. This gives me the ability to block Bladed Sentinel. Oh, I already had the ability to block Bladed Sentinel. Okay, so this gives me no extra abilities, and I'm not sure why I did it. It was just a little bit of not thinking on my part. Obviously, he has exactly enough power that Blade of Pinions is irrelevant on the block. And a Razor Hippogriff gives him turn. Oh, that gives him a lot of turns. Because now he gets, yeah. Fair enough. So that gives him 2 extra turns. I think we're still in decent shape. We're gonna block the Alpha Tyrannax. Our Blight Widow is gonna die. But we're gonna be able to go next turn Corpse Cur and equip Bladed Pinions to this and bash. An Untamed Might, alright. Not gonna play that immediately. Like, I could play this to kill the Wall of Tanglecord. Alright, it doesn't give him 2 turns, it gives him 3 turns. I could play this to kill off the Wall of Tanglecord. But then I don't get to play Corpse Cur, and I'm in a pretty bad spot. Make an O2, or a negative 4-2. And we're going to take back Blight Widow. Now, being able to attack next turn with... Ooh, okay. That's a game. Like, that's not the game, but that's a game. We've now got to play. Because he gets to destroy Bladed Pinions. If he destroys Copper Carapace to try and get tricky because he can block with Razor Hippogriff, then we get to get him with Untamed Might, but I don't think that's what he's doing. Hmm. 7 is a lot to take here. If I block, he becomes a 2-1. Then he can only block with his Bladed Sentinel. I mean, then he can only attack profitably with his Bladed Sentinel. So I'm gonna block with Corpse Cur. And that gives us a pretty good line if we draw Corpse Cur as well later on. I think getting Blight Widow into play is more important, but the fact that after that we can, if we get a Corpse Cur, we can start recurring Corpse Curs. Recurring Corpse Curs. Ooh. Ooh. That might be pretty good. Depends what he's willing to attack with. But I'm going to attack because he has no blocks even without flying. I mean, he does have blocks, but he doesn't have the best blocks. So he's just going to kill off his wall, which is fine. Now we can't really leave up Carrion Call, is the unfortunate thing. Because that's obvious, because he knows we have Blight Widow, and he's not going to play he's going to play around it. So we're just going to play Blight Widow, and we do get to leave up Untamed Might for 1. Oh, what was I thinking? He can't attack profitably with Sentinel. He can trade he can trade his Alpha Tyrannox for damage, for sure. But next turn we can leave up Carrion Call, which combined with Untamed Might can be a win out of nowhere. Okay, he just didn't attack. That actually is a lot better for us. I mean, it means we can't get him with the Carrion Call because he's unlikely to keep attacking with everyone next turn. but it does mean we aren't in danger of dying anytime soon. That corpse cur is pretty good. We will still attack. I think now he's going to kill the bladed pinions. Although if he goes for the tricky copper carapace kill... Yeah, it's got to be bladed pinions if he's doing it pre-combat. Yep, it is. And nothing we can do about that. He could have waited until I attacked and then done it. Okay, I'm not going to attack because we just want more guys. We want to zerg the board here. So we're just going to corpse cur back corpse cur. And we'll leave the other corpse cur in hand in case, until something else, or until our corpse cur dies. I mean, depending on what kinds of things we want to go for here, what opportunities we get, but mostly this looks like a grind out game, so we want to be able to go corpse cur, corpse cur, corpse cur, and slowly destroy his guys. Just equipping the carapace to the corpse cur and then attacking with it is pretty good. And being able to get it back with corpse cur. The life from that is clearly irrelevant. But the damage combined with the hippogriff is not irrelevant. Okay. Well, he obviously can't just attack and let me attack back for the win, so... Yeah, I'm thinking he's just attacking with Sentinel and Hippogriff here. Oh, right, I've got a reach guy. Attacking with Hippogriff is worthless. I'm not sure why I gave his guy Vigilance, though. Yeah, Copper Carapace attack is pretty good. This is 3 to equip, right? 1, 2, 3, attack, play Corpse Cur, getting back Corpse Cur. Jump with Mirror is also fine. I'm certainly going to play my land and hope to get him next turn. I definitely feel more at home with this sort of grind out kind of infect style than with the old pummel with 2 drops style. What's he got? What's he got? Well, he can't just attack with that, clearly. Alright, I think we get him now. We will block. No, we won't block. What was I thinking? He has infiltration lens on. We will take 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can pump 4. So then he's got 1, 2, 3, and we've got 5. So only Master's Call saves him. Although he's got 3 equipment, so Dispense Justice also saves him. So Master's Call and Dispense Justice. I think he would certainly have played Master's Call before now. Dispense is questionable, but I would say he would have also played that before now. If he plays a guy, like just any normal guy, we just win. And it looks like he's playing something. Or re-equipping. Re-equipping is fine. And re-equipping again is also fine.
And now we're going to get him. Hopefully. I think he would definitely have played Master's Call before now, so it's just Dispense Justice will get us. Oh, right. He has to have a trick just to survive even without the Untamed Might. So he didn't want to try and bluff that. He's just going to concede. Alright, next game. Didn't have flyers or many flyers. He had the Griffin, the 3/3 thing, but that's not worth bringing that in for. Unnatural Predation, still probably not worth it. And Withstand Death, he didn't have a lot of kill spells. He only had the artifact kill spell that we saw in Sylvok Replica. And other than that, I don't think we want to try our Time Strike package, so we're just going to play this. No changes. This seems fine. I'm happy with this. Double Blight Widow is a big stall, and oh, he put us on the play as well. That makes this awesome. Phyrexian Crusader is a huge beater. Turn 1 Lifestaff. Alright. So obviously I'm banking on drawing a forest, but that's not too hard in 4 turns. And even if I don't draw it in 4 turns, it's fine later on to go Blight Widow, Blight Widow. That's not gonna cut it. Hey, there's our forest. So we can go Artifact, Artifact, or Master's Call, and we can't deal with this. 4 power is the magic number that can trade with Crusader, or trade some counters for Crusader. Three is not that magic number. Especially not with 2 toughness. You die straight away. So we are fine attacking here. I think, well, we should definitely have played the forest to play around some kind of tricks. I guess pump. Play around a pump spell, because we can pump ourselves. That was just a misplay, but it was a minor one. Because he had to have a trick himself. Still, even minor misplays are not what you want to be making. Got your own Blight Widow, eh? What are his best blocks if he attacks? Double block this, goes attack that, trade. I can go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, kill them both. If I attack with this, don't trade. Plus, I get to keep my guys a chumper. These guys, if they block each other, become O2s. Obviously, no good blocks 1-on-1 because Phyrexian Crusader just eats whatever is blocking him. So it seems like the other option is for him to let through Crusader, and that's sort of what the double blocking Blight Widow would be. So it seems like I just want to attack with both, because trading Untamed Might for both of his creatures and getting in 2 poison when he's already at 2 is a pretty big game. Here we go. It doesn't matter. And that's the match. So apparently he has nothing in his hand, because it's not too hard to come back from that. It is hard, but it's possible. But if I could see his hand and he had nothing, then you know I wouldn't concede, but I couldn't put it past him if he doesn't want to play this out. So now on to round 2.